Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Foolies Fridays. If I haven't told you yet this year, I love you with all my heart and soul. You are one of the most amazing human beings to be watching this video at this current moment in time. So today's message is all about going back, okay? 2015 is here. We're cutting out a lot of things. We're doing a lot of great things this year. That's phenomenal. But here's what we're doing wrong. We're not going back, and we're not reflecting on what once was. And so we're not reflecting on who we used to be, and we're not reflecting on where we've gone. We're not reflecting on some of the interactions and relationships we've had and the people we've discussed. We're not even looking at, man, some of us are college degree holders, masters, PhD, doctorates, and of all kinds of sorts and professions, masters of this, masters of that. We're not even reflecting on, man, we actually made it through these college environments. What did we learn about ourselves? Who are we now? Think about your freshman year self, your high school year self. Who are you now? Do you go back and reflect on that person? How was my life like emotionally, physically, spiritually? We get so caught up in these New Year assessments and 6 months and quarter assessments that we're not even assessing our week. So I realized this week that I did two things wrong. One, I wasn't praying every morning when I woke up, and I was just kind of hopping up and starting my day. And two, I wasn't preparing well the night before to actually be effective for the morning. And so, not that I was late to anything, but I would get there on time. And that's not even good enough for me in the level of things that I've set for myself. And so, I started to realize, well, cool, reflecting on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, that, man, I need to start preparing better at night for the day ahead of me. And so once again, we need to start going back and reflecting a little bit more than we do now, okay? Really start making some assessments. By the week, ladies and gentlemen, by the week you should be making an assessment. What did you do differently from last week? Who did you help? Who did you provide a hand to? In 2015, let's start calling our friends and family members just a little bit more and checking in what's going on. Go back and reflect on if that was something you did or didn't do, and if you're trying to improve upon it, here's that message you've been needing, and you've been needing to call somebody because they're dying to hear from you, and maybe they're going through something critical or pressing in their life, and you will be that voice that they've been longing to hear and change. Go back and reflect on those ugly relationships and your ugly attitude and the ugly things that you were getting into and say, man, look how far I've come. We're so worried about the future and everything ahead of us that we're not even reflecting on the things that we've accomplished so far in our lives. Some of us and where we are today, a lot of people would kill to be in some of the positions we're in, but no. You're too busy thinking about, man, I'm not where I need to be. I don't got this, I don't got that car, I don't got this house. You're not even reflecting on last week how you probably dodged a bullet and probably are still here today. Reflect and go back. Okay, I get it, 2015, we want new things to happen to us. We don't want to worry about what was last year. But maybe that's our problem, is that we're not reflecting on what once was, and that's why we're trashing it now. So 2015, I don't want you to trash it any longer. Y'all continue to be great. It's getting noisy in this thing. I love y'all. I'm out.